My name is Michael Rodriguez, and we are currently at Osheaga 2016, our 11th year. It's changed quite a bit since the early years. We went from having attendances that were in the neighborhood of 8,000 a day to in excess of 45,000 people attending on a 3-day festival. So it's grown. We've learned a lot throughout all of this. Sometimes it's been smooth, sometimes it's been less than smooth. And it's been quite an interesting evolution. I've been here since day one.
My first festival was in 2011, so the first big year it was Eminem, the headliner. So it was really the first big year. The first year we had three days there, and so a lot of people, and then that's where Osheaga basically really started to be known around Canada, North America. My first year we're using Excel spreadsheets, so paper all around the place or computer on Excel, but most of it we were on paper lists all over the place, looking through it, adding names. It was really tough for us to look for something and in front of a customer. It looked really like, okay, those people, do they know what they're doing there?
I'm sure that everybody has their own challenge, but I can remember the year that we transitioned from a 2-day festival to a 3-day festival, and we had Eminem headlining on the Friday, and we had never had that many people show up at the same time. So that was the moment that we, in my mind, went from a baby festival to a full-grown festival, and since then our numbers have been going up, and that was the year that really taught us, okay, well, we need to think about the client experience, we need to think about how we set up, we need to think about how we greet people on the site, so the experience from purchasing a ticket or picking up a ticket that you purchased in advance or picking up your credentials, and how do we get this flow to work and how do we get the people in. And that's really when we had that volume of people that we had to review everything. We had to basically go back to the drawing board and say, okay, this wasn't good enough, how can we make it better for everybody that's coming? On a box office and credentials side of things, I needed a solution. I have multiple access points, I have people that can enter the festival in various areas, and back in the day when I was using an Excel sheet, it just doesn't work. It doesn't give you the flexibility, it doesn't give you real-time checking off of names on the lists. I was looking for a solution as basic as that, and now I've evolved that and spread it across the teams. Not that I've spread it across the teams, but the teams have adopted it and started to use it to organize themselves. And it's a massive aid.
When you implement a system like Marcato that helps you take care of basically having everything at the same place, so you know where to look, you know that if the information is there, so you don't have to worry about anything else, having to send a list everywhere. Just everything's at the same place and you know where to look, you know that your workers are using the same system, so they work the same way as you. You don't have 45 methods of work, everything's doing the same thing on the same system. So it helped us a lot to be more precise in our work and to be more focused.
It's harder than when we first started. The landscape has changed. There's a lot more competition. People will remember when you screw up, and you need to check off as many boxes on that list as you can before you get on site. And you need to be as organized as you possibly can. And that's really what I need Marcato to do. The real core reason of why we deployed Marcato across all of our departments is that it keeps us on track. So that's what we're trying to do. And I think it's successful. And every year I look out, and every year there's been more and more heads in that field, and it's just an amazing experience. And when the first time we sold out and I was standing there looking at it, and I was like, I can't believe we were able to get this done, you know? So it was really, that happens every year for me.